That was a very good comeback and very nice ball by Harpal. Just outside the off stump, what usually tempts a very aggressive batsman playing a shot. I like the field setting and the attitude of the West Warriors here. They're still going to the slip and a gully and not going defensive.
Okay.
Very good fielding by Ozer Naina.
Okay. Thanks.
He saved a boundary.
Another beautiful cricketing shot.
Saqib wanted a second run, but Fazal stopping him. And rightly so.
59 for 3 after 9 overs.
Would you say North Bears a bit settled now, Parag?
No, they're far from being settled, Sanjay. I mean, 59 for 3 top order wickets. If I were to choose, I would be in the West Warriors shoes at the moment. Some bad cricket there by the North Bears in the beginning.
But that's a risk we take in cricket. When they get going, it becomes a match-winning inning, and when they get out, it's the risk aggressive batsmen always take. Just like Sachin and Sehwag used to take in their prime form. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for Nasir, Joe, and Subain. But
no, completely agree. I mean, that's why it's so easy to play cricket from the commentary box, isn't it? When they're playing the big shots, you say, "Oh, that's a wonderful shot," and the next time they play the same shot and get out and say, "What the hell are you doing?" So, 59. But that is the beauty, I guess, of commentating too, right? So Salim is coming back for another over. So Saqib on 9 of 16 and Fazal 25 of 23 balls.
7 overs.
9 overs.
9 complete.
Yes. Another nice cricketing shot by Saqib. And 2 tight runs. Well run there.
West Warriors doesn't look worried, but I'm sure they must be thinking about breaking this partnership. Although it hasn't been long, it has been very aggressive from their point of view.
Sure, they're keeping the run rate up, and this guy is rotating the strike reasonably well. But as I said, I think the decision to win the toss and choose to field, at least that paid off for the 3 quick wickets. But again, it's a long game, and that is a fun part of 45-over cricket, right? You have the yo-yo of the game,
And that's the 4th wicket down.
by Saqib, hitting the ball in the air to mid-off.
North Bears loses yet another wicket. He was playing so beautifully, but just decides to go for it and doesn't control the ball. And it goes up in the air, straight into the
Scoring this year.
So the new batsman in is Jai Singh. Saqib could not clear the mid-off fielder and straight into the hands. He was playing so well.
Fielders.
So the Warriors are right on the top. Bears losing quick 4 early wickets and under tremendous pressure at this point.
New batsman in is Jai Singh. He is a safe hand, and he will be joining Fazal, who is well set at this stage of the game. And we'll have to see how they progress their innings. बंद करो तो क्या Salim picks up his first wicket, bowling very accurately, good line and length with speed, and Jai Singh on strike, bowling again, back foot beautifully clicked away to 4 runs. No, it didn't go for 4 runs. It stopped inches
The ball
before
just
the
stopped.
boundary.
Yep.
So they ran for 3 runs. Good running between the wickets. Still a lot of batting to come for North Bears, although they lost 4 wickets. If they don't make any mistakes from here on, there is a good chance they will settle down and play full 45 overs. Excellent bowling from Warriors. They are doing as good as they can, I would say, at this stage of the game. Picked up 4 big wickets for 64 in 10 overs.
The run rate doesn't seem to be a problem for Bears, but they have lost 4 important wickets, and that is very critical. So Jai Singh will be facing Harpal. Harpal continues.
Ball continues. Good ball and good defense by Jai Singh. Harpal continues the bowling. This will be his 6th over.
Tight line and length by Harpal, not giving any room to the batsman. Runs have not been an issue for Bears, but they have been losing wickets at regular intervals.
That has been the main problem. Beautiful shot. I think that should run away for 4
And
runs.
Jai Singh cuts.
There is no chance for fielder
For
to stop this
a
ball,
4.
and nice shot by Jai Singh for 4 runs. Harpal Singh may be getting a bit tired. This is his 6th over, right?
6%.
So for any fast bowlers to bowl a 6-over spell is Harpal Singh to Jai Singh. Good bowling line and length outside the off stump. Jai Singh decides to leave straight into the keeper's hand.
And that's
no
the end of the
damage.
over. Harpal completes his 6th over.
Every over goes by, the best news for North Bears at the moment is not losing wicket instead of
absolutely
getting
true.
more runs. Skipper Raj from Warrior making some changes in fielding. The same bowler will continue, Salim.
Fazal Alam on strike. Will be facing Salim.
Score is 68 for 4. End of the 11th over. Nice cut shot by Fazal. Using the pace of the ball, the ball goes to the third man boundary for 4 runs. Fazal is in excellent nick.
Another beautiful shot from Fazal on the onside for a single. North Bears would hope at this moment that Fazal continues for as long as he can.
Absolutely.
He is a very aggressive batsman and very tough for bowlers to keep him under control. Jai Singh trying to steal a single, but Fazal was not too keen.
Excellent shot. Looks
beautiful
like he's gonna
flick.
run away to the boundary for 4 runs by Jai Singh of the Salim's bowling. Runs coming very nicely for North Bears.
That was such an elegant flick by Jai Singh.
just using the pace of the
Absolutely,
bowler
yes.
and guide the ball down to fine leg for 4 runs. Beautiful shot to watch, right, Raju?
The new bowler in is Rocky Singh.
Rocky Singh, yeah, new bowler to Jai Singh, bowling straight. Jai Singh defends the ball very nicely. He had been bowling, so it's the end of the over. Excuse me. Why is it says no more?
The new bowler in is Raj Bidadre.
Captain of the Warriors decides to take situation in his hand at this stage of the game, and he will be looking to flight the ball to Fazal, and he probably wants him to hit the ball more often. So
Fazal trying to sweep him but couldn't connect, and the ball down to fine leg region, not too far from the wicket keeper. The batsman crosses for a single. That looked like a little risky shot.
Fazal loves to sweep the ball, and when he connects it, it goes out of the boundary. But sometimes it becomes too risky against a spinner. It can go up in the air, and you can get catch out there too. Or if he misses the ball, there is a good chance he can get LB. So I'm sure he has that in mind since he's looking so good today. Well settled Fazal. He'll be looking to progress his inning according to balls. Fazal is type of the batsman. He doesn't hesitate to take his chances. If he sees the ball that he thinks he can hit, he will go for it, and that's a big quality any good hitting batsman have. Excellent shot by Jai Singh. Deep square leg, easy to runs.
Jai Singh has been a very cool customer. He takes his time to settle down and just pushes things here and there, and tries to build up his inning.
Very well played by Jai Singh, and very good bowling by Raj Badadre, and very good over. He only gives 3 runs in this over. Raj is a very smart bowler. He has played a lot of cricket, and he knows exactly where to bowl, when to bowl, and he gives good flights to the aggressive batsmen and keeps tight line and length to the defending batsmen to keep situation under control. Rocky Singh will be bowling his second over. It shows on the scorecard his first over, but I think it's his second over. They will have to correct that. Well played by Fazal. Keeps the ball down to the ground and picks up another single. Very well bowled by Rocky Singh. Very well played by Jai Singh.
I think Raj Badadre would hope that Fazal takes more strike against him, because I think that's what their plan is. They already know that the 4 key batsmen are already back in the pavilion. And he would want to fancy his chances against Fazal because...
Wide ball. It's a wide ball by Rocky Singh. Very well leave. It is wideish. It's another wide by Rocky Singh.
Raj wouldn't mind being hit for a couple of sixes against Fazal, but at the same time, there will be some risk involved as well. A gentle drive on the offside by Jai Singh, crosses for a single. Brings Fazal on strike.
The score is 84 for 4. Fazal playing good, steady start, holding fort at one end. a big hit. Slightly misfilled. We'll go for a single. This game is between the team number 2 and team number 3, right? And 1 and 4 they are playing at Musa. So this is technically a semi-final.
No, it is a semi-final.
Yeah. Yes. And
A gentle drive by Jai Singh on the offside for a single.
so on Saturday, a team losing this game and team losing at Musa, they'll play against each other.
Each other,
And
yes.
winners of this game and the Musa game will play finals
Finals, and they'll be playing at Musa. The finals are going to be played at Musa.
on Saturday.
Raj Bidadre to continue. A gentle push on the short fine leg. No chance of a single.
Still here score remains 86 for 4 over number, is this 14th? 84 and outside the off stump, not wide enough to be called wide. Average is not an issue. Run rate is, strike rate, both are going fine. It's just they lost maybe 2 wickets too many. And goes backside and punch it towards short cover. No run. Another dot ball. There's a nice cool breeze going around that helps players in the field to cope up with the heat. Forward defense. No run. And we have almost 4 games going on this stadium today. Beaten by the flight. Batsman got lucky not to nick it.
The batsman Jai Singh had completely no idea where the ball landed. Beaten by the flight. Raj bowling very tight line and length.
Jai, I see, whatever little I've seen, he has a very good defense. He reaches to the ball, mills it, does not play it in the air. So,
And that is the end of 15th over, and drinks on the field. We'll join you soon, guys. Thank you.
cricketer.
Introduce yourself.
Hi viewers, this is Saqib Syed. I play for North Bears and I'm from Boston. And I think the game is starting again after the drinks break with Fazal and Jay Singh at the crease. And the bowler is Harpal. Harpal was bowling from the other end. So we have a different bowler bowling to Fazal. Fazal Alam drives it to cover, straight to the fielder. The bowler's name is Rocky Singh. Rocky Singh bowling to Fazal, and that was a short ball, and it was a little too wide, and Fazal should have probably left that alone. Good length by Rocky Singh on the off stump and moving a little away, and it's edged to third man for a single. I have Sanjay Pandya with me, our guest right now, and Sanjay has been very instrumental in making sure that the Masters Cricket League is being organized very well, and so he's also made sure that that there were good events in between the matches, and so Sanjay, what do you think today is the game? How is it going?
Thank you, Saqib bhai. And I think if you ask me, it's even Steven at this stage. Yeah, maybe North Bears lost a wicket extra, but they have kept a good run rate. And speaking of instrumental with Masters, I think I was riding back with you to the ground, and you also have some amazing idea how to grow cricket in this country, which I also said earlier, and I think we should implement some of the ideas that you have.
It's a short ball from Rocky Singh and driven to covers, well fielded. Yeah, Sanjay bhai, it's amazing how, most of us were very passionate about cricket, right? We want to make sure that we are involved in it, develop the sport in this country. It's amazing what I've seen so far. That's a beautiful shot from Fazal. It was just swept away for a boundary towards square leg.
Excellent shot by Fazal. Took a bit of a risk here, but this is what he does day in and day out. Whenever he sees the ball in his zone, he loves to sweep the ball. Then if it connects well, this is the result he gets. Excellent shot.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Sanjay bhai looks like Fazal is picking the spots, and he's kind of going ahead with saying a boundary and over, and whenever the ball is wide, he's letting it go, right? And so I think he picked the spot, and he does take a risk, as you rightly said, but I think the run rate is pretty good at this point, right? And North Bays have lost more wickets. The run rate is pretty good.
Sweep shot is takes a lot of talent, I think, Saqib, right? To hit it and make sure that you don't miss it. Because if it's in if the ball is wicket to wicket and you miss it, you can either bowl out or get LBW. So it requires a lot of talent, and Fazal definitely has that talent. And here it shows, how beautifully it can be played.
Absolutely. So it's Raj bowling to Jay. Raj has got a very good action, Sanjay bhai. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. played a lot of cricket lately in last year or so against Raj and with Raj, and his bowling is very accurate. He bowls wicket to wicket, and he figures out the weakness and strength of the batsman as well. Smart cricketer.
So Jay Singh turns it to fine leg for a couple of runs, and Raj is bowling good line and length, and wicket is not turning as much, but it's gripping a little, so there is absolutely room for purchase if you're able to give it a rip. And I'm assuming that Raj is probably going to, like in the next few overs, as he gets warmed up a little bit, he'll probably try to turn the ball a little more.
Very good single by Jai Singh and Fazal. Jai Singh just puts it in the mid-wicket area and takes a quick single. Good cricket all around.
Fazal batting on 38 and Jay Singh batting on 19. So that's a white ball, so 3 wides to North Bears, takes the score to 98. Just when Sanjay Bhai, I was talking about Raj bowling accurately, even some of the best bowlers, it's very hard to be very accurate, right? And especially in the Masters, right? To catch a specific line and length and stick to it, it's very difficult.
I think it's more so, I think he may have a plan for Fazal, but he's just not executing like he's planning, because excellent single by Fazal, because he has a mid-wicket long on and short mid-wicket, so he wants him to hit, and Fazal very smartly not hitting him like Raj wants him to. And in the process, the ball is going little bit here and there, and North is picking up few valuable runs of the Raj's bowling.
Very good observation, Sanjay Bhai. I see a good contest there because Raj is trying to tempt Fazal into the shots, and Fazal is like restraining himself and making sure that North Bears don't lose any more wickets.
Bit of a misfielding there, and easy single for Jai Singh there.
So that's 100 up for North Bears, 100 for 4 in 17 overs. So the run rate has been very good. I think it's just the process. It's like North Bears have to make sure that they bat for 45 overs without losing a lot of wickets, and I think a good score is on the cards.
That's so true. You hit the nail in the head there. If the North Bear plays 45 overs, I don't see how they cannot score between 225 plus runs. And that will be very competitive and challenging score for Warriors with the bowling lineup that North Bears have.
Absolutely. And I think as a spinner, Sanjay Bhai, what do you think about the wicket here, right? I mean, do you think it's a wicket where you just bowl straight wicket to wicket, or do you think like there's an opportunity to attack and get wickets on this?
This is a good wicket overall. If you bowl well, especially if you're spinning the ball, there is help you can get from the wicket. And as a batsman also, if you keep your eye on the ball and play the ball on the merit, you can bat well as well. It's a good wicket overall speaking. Which is very flat, and which is more like a batting wicket than bowling wicket.
Yeah. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery by Chacha, and it's an arm ball, so that really beat Jay Singh. So North Bays have lost another wicket. Jay Singh played very well for his 20 runs, but was undone by an arm ball. Appu Chacha got Jay Singh with an arm ball, and Dilip Chavan is the new batsman in. Dilip was batted extremely well in his previous game and scored 74 for North Bears, and so hopefully between Dilip and Fazal there's an expectation of a good partnership. So what do you think, Sanjay bhai? That was a good change, bowling change that really must have upset the rhythm for Jay Singh, and the ball came in, an arm ball that really got Jay Singh.
Yeah, I guess so. Jay Singh was playing so well, and anytime the bowling change comes up, especially with the orthodox bowler like Chacha, you just have to take a bit of a time, which he couldn't, unfortunately, and ended up costing him his wicket.
That's a white ball. Chacha's action is not as smooth as Raj, but looks like I think he bowls more arm balls than really trying to turn the ball. It just comes in.
From what I heard about Chacha, he's from Mumbai, and him and more his brother ruled the tennis cricket in Mumbai. And his brother has been excellent and very well known tennis ball cricket player. And even Chacha, from his bowling action, you can just see, it's typical tennis bowling action.
Yeah. So that one came in, and Fazal Alam flicks it to square leg. Was it? Yeah, it's a leg by. Hits the pad and goes to square leg. So it's a 1 run for Fazal. So Chacha is bowling around the wicket. Left arm around. Well played by Dilip for a single. So Dilip has also played a lot of cricket, tennis ball cricket in Mumbai. So I'm assuming that he would know exactly what Chacha is going to bowl, right, Sanjay bhai?
Hopefully so, because he has to at this stage of the game. Because anytime you take one wicket, your confidence level goes up.
Well driven by Fazal. Too long off for a single.
And North Bears can't afford to give him or any other bowler second wicket here. Well bowled, well played by Dilip. And an excellent over comes to an end. 1 over, 1 wicket, and 4 runs only given by Appu Chacha. Appu Chacha is a very live fellow. I don't know if you met him, and he loves to sing, dance, do mimicry. He's such a joy to hang out with.
Yeah, I did notice that Sanjay Bhai. I mean, I used to see him in the hotel lobby, and he's always so lively, and having good conversations, light conversations, right? And I haven't heard him sing. Hopefully, next time, I mean, when I'm here, so I'll probably get to see him singing.
He even sings Indian legendary singer Lata Mangeshkar. I don't know if he's really singing or he's putting something in the background and he just mumbles his lips. So that's a mystery.
That's amazing. Yeah, I mean, anyone can at least even mimic or fake Lata Mangeshkar's voice, right? That's something. Oh, the fuzzle lifts it and does. Oh. Fazal Alam tries to sweep and it goes straight to the fielder, deep square leg, and he's caught. So Raj had his field set and gets Fazal another time, right? I mean, so he had a plan set for Fazal, and Fazal could not resist himself. He did for a while, but then he mistimed the sweep shot.
Yeah, like I said earlier, he did give few runs here and there, but finally his plan goes through and he picks up the well-set batsman of Fazal, who played really, really excellent inning in semi-final of Masters, but it cost him a wicket and Fazal scores how many runs? Fazal got out. The crease and
It's Parag Ananta, the captain of North Bears.
yeah. So I'll take a leave, Sakib Bhai,
Yeah.
as I may have to pad up
Yes.
in a little.
Yeah, so
And,
Sanjay Bhai,
please
we expect.
continue your
Yeah.
expertise with
Thank you, Sanjay Bhai, for your time. And yeah, good luck. And we're expecting a long innings from Sanjay Bhai today. Nice shot by Parag. New batsman. Parag was able to read the flight of the ball, drives it to long off for a single. Well bowled by Raj, cautiously played by Dilip Chavan. (106 for 6) North Bears in 18.4 overs. Dilip Chavan tries to cut that, but it takes a edge and outside edge and falls right in front of the slip, and 2 runs. Misfield by the slip fielder that cost 2 runs. Parag Ananta now taking strike to Apu Chacha. Wide outside the off stump, well left by Parag. So this was wide outside the leg stump, so it's declared a wide. Well played by Parag. So that ball was floated and it came in, and Parag with a solid forward defense. Nine for 6 in 19.3 overs. There's an appeal. The ball hit Parag outside the off stump on his pad. Short one from Apu Chacha, cut straight to point by Parag, no run. Raj is back in the attack and bowling around the wicket, in between the umpire, bowling around the wicket to Dilip. Good bowling by Raj, bowling a nice line and length. Raj back to bowling over the wicket. Well played by Dilip Chavan. It's a good contest going on between bat and ball at this point. North Bears are trying to steady the innings. They don't want to lose any more wicket, but the Warriors are trying to get wickets. Well bowled by Raj and nice defense by Dilip Chavan. Appu to Parag. Nice single by Parag. It's a wide ball by Appu Chacha, wide outside the off stump. Well left by Dilip Chavan. Nice defensive shot, quick single. Good batting by Dilip Chavan. Very sensible batting, no risk. There's no need to take risk at this point. There are plenty of overs, 25 overs remaining, and all the batsmen have to do is like just play the 45 overs to cross 200 runs. That's well left by Parag outside the off stump. It's again wide outside the off stump, not called a wide. Looks like Appu Chacha is bowling to a line. So this was very intelligently bowled. He was bowling a lot of wide outside the off stump, just bowls this on the middle, and Parag was caught by surprise, but in the end played it very well. So end of another over by Appu Chacha. It's 112 for 6 in 22 overs. Raj continuing. That was well bowled. Full ball and tried to york Dilip Chavan with that. Well bowled again. Raj is bowling very well, good line, good length, and trying to tempt the batsman into taking chances. Dilip tries to cut, but too close to the body. It's driven to covers, a single. End of another over by Raj, just one run in the over, 113 for 6 in 23 overs. That's well bowled by Apu Chacha. Bounced and Parag was beaten. So looks like, there is some purchase in the wicket, right? If you pitch it in the right spot, and it's right at that good length spot, that if it pitches in the right place, so the ball is doing a bit. Well left by Parag. Outside the off stump, leaves it alone. Oh, good shot by Dilip. Is bowled outside the leg stump and Dilip flicks it away for a couple of runs. Nice risk-free cricket from the two batsmen. Was wide, well outside the off stump, very wide, and rightly so called by the umpire. So Apu Chacha to Dilip Chavan. Well bowled outside the off stump. Dilip tries to guide it to third man and is beaten. It's a short ball driven on the back foot by Dilip straight to covers. So end of another over. So 24 overs, 116 for 6. It's well bowled by Raj. So Raj is bowling his 7th over. Tosses the ball up and Parag steps out and drives it for a single to long off. Raj to Dilip, that was outside the leg stump and well collected by the umpire. Dilip plays off the back foot to covers, nice single.
Got started.
Nice shot by Parag. So 2 runs to the batsman, very nicely run by Dilip and well placed by Parag. $120 for 6 in 25 overs. So Dilip and Parag trying to steady the innings. So all they have to do is just continue the way they're doing at this point and the runs are going to come. A lot of overs still left, 20 overs left for the batsmen to capitalize and get more runs at the end. They need to keep the wickets in hand. Parag cuts it to covers for a single. Oh, that was Dilip Chavan. Dilip cuts it to covers for a single. Parag Ananta is on strike. Parag has been very instrumental in making sure that Masters has reached at this stage in terms of both the quality of the games that are being played as well as the activities that are arranged in the evenings to ensure that there's entertainment for all teams. So Parag drives it 2 covers. It was slightly in the air, but I think fairly safe, right? Driven to long off for a single. So coming back to both the batsmen, Parag Ananta and Dilip Chavan, they've been very instrumental in making sure that Masters cricket Masters cricket is at the level it is today. They work pretty hard and make sure that they're able to get the support from a lot of people across United States and conduct these open tournaments. There was one in Los Angeles in November last year, and now this is the second one that's being held in Houston. Lot of opportunity for players to come enjoy themselves and really play some nice cricket on good grounds. And the wickets here at the Prairie View have played very well. They're not hard like the wicket that you have in Musa Stadium. So these are real quality turf wickets that are prepared very well. So this delivery from Apu Chacha was turned around the corner for a couple by Parag. So 125 for 6 at the end of 26th over. There's a bowling change. Appu Chacha finishes his 5th over, and Raj is being replaced by, I'll know for a moment who the bowler is. Oh, it's a leg spinner, and the bowler's name is Mubarak. So Mubarak is coming on from the end that Raj was bowling. So Mubarak bowls leg spin. Mubarak is from Coimbatore in India originally, and he lives in the Marine County. So it was a short ball, and Dilip Chavan was able to cut it straight to covers and gets a single. Oh, that was that was a catch dropped by the square leg fielder. Parag Ananta tries to pull it, goes straight to the fielder, and this is going to be costly for the West Warriors. Parag, if he bats out the 20 overs, then I think the score for North Bears is going to be definitely around 250. So bad short ball, and then Parag was not able to put it away, and this is a white ball by Mubarak. Parag leaves it alone. That's cut very hard straight to covers. Good fielding. Mubarak is bowling a touch shot, which is allowing batsmen to like free up and play the pull and the cut shots. So this one was a decent length delivery, well left by Parag. End of 27 overs, 127 for 6. So 28th over, started by Apu Chacha. Apu Chacha to Dilip Chavan. Nicely put away by Dilip. And that was nicely run by Parag. There was a misfield and Parag scampers back for the second run. So 2 runs to Dilip Chavan. Well played by Dilip Chavan. That was tossed up by Apu Chacha. Dilip Chavan just taps the ball. That's cut away by Dilip. That's a nice shot by Dilip Chavan. Scampers back for the second run. So the line that's being bowled by Apu Chacha is slightly to the 5th stump, but he's packed the offside field. Despite that, Dilip was able to find gap and get 2 runs. So with me, I have my friend, my opening batsman, Deen Dayal Sudeen. So Deen Dayal, what should I tell you, Mr. Sudeen or Sudeen Bhai?
Yeah, Sudeen.
Sudeen, yeah. So Sudeen is from Trinidad, an excellent wicket-keeper batsman. So I was surprised myself when I saw him doing wicket-keeping. He has an excellent technique to collect the ball, and I will rely on him for some expert commentary and to take it over from me in a few minutes. But let me introduce you to Mr. Sudeen. What do you think about the state of the game right now, Sudeen?
I think we gotta consolidate. Good afternoon, everyone. Morning, some places afternoon, like in Trinidad, it's afternoon. So hello, everyone. Right now we need to just consolidate for a little more overs, run the singles and doubles. Take advantage of every run that's available, and hopefully the guys bat to the end.
Yeah, absolutely, Sudeen. We've lost, North Base have lost a lot of wickets, so there was no option but for Parag and Dilip to play safe and not take any chances and just get the 1s and 2s, which they're doing at this point. That's nicely tapped to short mid wicket and they grab a single. So they're trying to play chanceless, no risk cricket at this point. That also leads to some of the bad balls not being put away because you're being extra cautious.
Yeah. Yes. Very good point. But sometimes when you're in a position like this, you need to do exactly what they're doing now. And a nice cut over point, run away to the boundary. Good shot by Dilip, or is Prairie? Dilip. But for now, we just need to bat on and just get every run, and we should be okay. It's 136 for 6.
29 overs.
We will have a water break after the end of 30, and then plan the next 15 with the remaining batsmen.
So what do you think, Sudeen, has been the problem with North Bears? Usually the top order has been getting out, the North Bears end up using 6 or 7 wickets in the first 20 to 25 overs, leaving a lot of work for, the lower order batsmen.
Maybe it's not. Maybe we haven't been playing much cricket because it's just the start of the season. So a lot of guys is not really into the game as much. Maybe in the remaining games we'll do better. But for now, it's like everybody is just trying to play their own game and get into the game more.
Yeah, let's hope so, Sudin, because looks like also some of our shot selection has been questionable, and it happens when you don't practice a lot and you're just getting into the season, because your shot execution, is faulty at times. You don't time the ball, and it ends up being catches, or you do an inside edge because you're obviously right not into the season, right? Your body isn't moving, so I think rightly said. So just a few more games, and hopefully that should not happen.
And we should take a little pressure away from our bowlers. We've been putting them under pressure for the last 3 games, and maybe they'll be under pressure today again.
Yeah, I think this has got a lot of runs. The wicket is like playing nice. I think it was just wrong shot selection from most of the batsmen that got us in this position at this point, right? So most of them are the attacking batsmen in the top order. So there needs to be a few batsmen in the top order, right? I mean, their job is just to defend, right, and not to go for any shots, because those shots have been a little bit questionable. So, but either way, it's a team effort. So the lower order has been pulling us through, and also the bowlers. I think since there are a lot of runs here, they have to be very disciplined when they bowl, right? I mean, wicket to wicket bowling, or do you think there could be an opportunity to go for wickets?
I think the wicket is easy to bat on, or easier to bat on, because it's like not really doing much at this point. But our spinners is a key factor in our bowling setup, and we got experienced bowlers. So all we got to do is put up a good total. Good shot by Parag there, running close to the point boundary. They get a couple of runs, and the score moves up to 140
138.
or 138 for 6. This is the last over before the water break.
So Raj has changed ends. What do you think about the bowler, Sodhi? Raj, he was instrumental in getting Fazal out, was able to tie him down on one end and tempt him to go for that sweep shot. So he's got a smooth action, has been bowling really well, and this is his last over.
I think he bowled it like the perfect pace. He's not bowling in too quickly, and he's giving it enough air. If you want to come down, you come down and hit him and take the chance. So he's bowling really good line, good length, good pace, and maybe Fazal got a little frustrated at because not getting the strike that caused him to play that attacking shot.
So Raj it's the last ball of his spell. Raj to Parag Ananta or Dilip Chavan. So short ball but driven straight, and that's the end of 30 overs, 139 for 6, and it's drinks break right now. So right after the break, we'll have Sudeen and another expert commentator with him. So with that, I'll bid goodbye to the viewers all over the world, including the viewers in Boston, which is where I come from, and I'll let Sudeen take it from here.
Okay, you hit the
139 for 6.
and that's Hello everyone, we're back here. The play is about to start. The third session. It's like 3 15-over sessions. That because of the Masters, they give the guys as much rest so they won't exert themselves. The score is 139 for 6 in 30 over. Delip is on 19 for 44 balls. Parag is 12 out of 29 balls. So I want to say good afternoon to my mom and dad from Trinidad, my daughters Shushmita and Sridevi, also in Trinidad, and the whole of the Sudin family. Nasima in New York, my wife, my uncles and cousin, the Sudin family in New York also. Mubarak is continuing. Bowling some leg break, well flighted. That's Parag chipped and drive through the extra cover area, and it's 4 runs. Good shot by Parag. Apparently one of the players in the cover region, he dived and he didn't get up. I don't know if he's hurt or he's just tired at the moment. But it seems to be there's a little problem with his left shoulder. Parag is actually a doctor. Fortunately, he's the one batting. And he's the one who hit the shot, so he's gonna take care of him at the moment. Hope he's okay. We're in Texas here. The weather is like superb. Although it's like in the high 80s, early 90s, there's a constant cool breeze that goes from north to south, and everybody is very comfortable. It's an awesome location here. We got like 8 grounds close to each other, and the outfield is spectacular. The personnel who is doing their job, they're doing a fantastic job. The wickets are good, the outfields are good,
The preparation is outstanding. There is a constant flow of food, water, refreshments,